So my dear students, in the previous class we were trying to learn the multiplication. So with the help of two methods, I hope you might be remembering what are those methods. First one is the method of repeated addition and the second one was using number line. So in this class we are going to try to learn the multiplication of the numbers in the higher order. So we will start with today with 0 and 1. Okay, so the basic property of the multiplication of 0 is that if you multiply any number with 0, your answer will be always 0. For example, if you take 3 plates, 3 urns, so they are empty now, so there is nothing in it. Okay, so if they are empty, so they are empty, 0, 0, 0, there is nothing in it. So if you take together all these urn together, then also what will be there? There is nothing inside it. If you try to put all these things together into a big urn, what will be? There will be nothing, 0. So that is what we say 3 into 0 is equal to 0. There is nothing to put here, there is nothing to put here, there is nothing to put here. So there will not be nothing. Okay, understood? So if you multiply any number, with 0, your answer will be always 0. So maybe 2 into 0 is always 0. 12 into 0 is also 0. 111 into 0 is always 0. So if you multiply any number with 0, your answer will be always 0. So that is the main property of 0. So if you multiply any number with 0, your answer will be always 0. I hope that is clear for you. So we will come to the next number. So the next number is what? Next number is 1. So the multiplication of 1. So multiplication of 1 is little bit different. So let us take a bigger box. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles. Okay, there is one big basket and there are 4, 5 triangles. Okay, so how will we do it? So in 5 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 5 triangles in one basket is equal to 5. Understood? So 5 triangles in one basket is equal to 5 triangles. Okay. So if you multiply any number with 1, we will get 1. For example, we have come to our textbook. If you take in the page number 70, there are 8 ladybirds are there in the plant, in one plant. So if you take all together the ladybirds in one plant, we write it as 8 into 1. So that means there are total 8 ladybirds in one plant. Understand? So if you multiply any number, for example 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 1 is 2, 3 into 1 is 3, 4 into 1 is 4, 5 into 1 is 5, 6 into 1 is 6, 7 into 1 is 7, 8 into 1 is 8, 9 into 1 is 9, 10 into 1 is 10. So you see If you multiply any number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you can go on any number. But if you are multiplying with 1, you will get the same number as the answer. You see, 1 you multiplied with 1, you got 1. 2 you multiplied with 1, you got 2. 3 you multiplied with 1, you got 3. So, if you multiply any number with 1, you will get the same number as the answer. Okay, I hope that is clear for you. So, we will do some exercises related to it. Okay, thank you students. So, dear students, now our second part of this multiplication is the multiplication of the higher numbers. So, we saw earlier 0 and 1, they are little bit special. But now comes the higher numbers. The higher numbers are 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, these numbers we have to learn their multiplication table. So, the multiplicated order of these numbers we have to learn. So, before that, let us see how they are formed. So, first of all, we see the multiplication of the number 2. So, how do we do it? So, first of all, we do it in the repeated addition order. So, let's see. So, if 2 is added for one time, so how will we write? So, 2 is added for one time, that is means 2 is one time. 2 into 1 is equal to 2. So, now you see, this is one time. Now, how if you add 2 for 2 times, repeatedly add for 2 times, it will be 2 plus 2 is 4. So, how will we write? 2 into 2 is equal to 4. So, if you are adding 2 for 3 times, 2 into 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. So, how will we write? 2 into 4, how many times? 1, 2, 3. So, that is equal to 6. So, if you are adding 2 for 4 times, how much you will get? 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 8. So, that is 2 is multiplied for 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4 times, that is equal to 8. And now you are adding 2 for 5 times. So, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So, that you will get 10. So, you are writing 2 into 5 is equal to 10. So, you see. So, now here we are following the repeated addition method. So, 2 is added for one time. So, we write this 2 into 1 is 2. And 2 is added for 2 times, you got 4. So, we wrote it as 2 for 2 times is 4. 2 is added for 3 times is 6. That is we wrote 2 times 2 3 times is 6. So, 2 4 times is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 added. 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, it becomes 10. So, same way we can write it as for first 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 6 are 12, 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are 16, 2 9s are 18, 2 10s are 20. So, this is how we write it. So, 2 is added for one time. I show you. 2 is added for one time. So, that means 2. 2 is added for 2 times. We saw it. So, 2 plus 2 is 4. And 2 times 3 is 6. 1, 2, 3 is 6. 2 is 4 times. That is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. So, 2 5 times. that is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So 5 times. Now when you add 2 for 6 times, you will get 12. You add 2 for 7 times, you will get 14. You add 2 for 8 times, it is called 16. 12. If you add 2 for 9 times, 18. And 2 for 10 times if you add 20. The same way, we will get the multiplication of all other numbers. Okay, so let us see addition of 3. So if you add 3 for 1 times, you will get 3. So that is, I will show you here. So that is 3. So if you add 3 for 2 times, that you will get 6. I will show you here. 3 plus 3. So you see 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. If 3 is multiplied for 3 times or repeatedly added for 3 times, you will get 9. 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is equal to 9. And if you are adding 3 plus 4 times, that you will get 12. So you see 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is equal to 12. So if you are adding 3 for 5 times, so you will get 15. So that is here we can write 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 15. So it will go on. So what we will see, we will do it. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 10 is 30. So if you repeatedly add 3 for 1 time 3, if you add repeatedly 3 for 2 times, it's 6. If you add 3 for 3 times, it's 9. 4 times if you add 3 is 12. 5 times if you add 3 is 15. 6 times if you add 3 is 18. 7 times it becomes 21. 8 times it becomes 24. 9 times it becomes 27. 10 times it becomes 13. So you understood. So now let us see what will be the case of 4. So let us see, or we will try to understand. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 5 times is 20. 4 6 times is 24. 4 7 times is 28. 4 8 times is 32. 4 9 times is 36. And 4 10 times is 40. So, dear students, we will come to the final number, that is of 5. So, the final number 5, how we start? So, let us say 5, 1 time is 5, 5, 2 times is 10, 5, if you add for 3 times it is 15, 5, if you add for 4 times it is 20, 5, if you add 6 times, 5, if you add 5 times it is 25, 5, if you add for 6 times it is 30, 5, if you add for 7 times it is 35, if you add 5 for 8 is 40, 5 if you add for 9 is 45, 5 if you add for 10 times is 50. So you see, if you add repeatedly these numbers in this order, you will get these answers. And this is called multiplication table of 3, multiplication table of 5, multiplication table of 4, and this is called multiplication table of 2. So I hope students you understand how did we form the multiplication table of these numbers. So this is simply the repeated addition of the same numbers, and I hope you understand this. So you have to learn these numbers, and I will try to do some exercises based on it. Okay, thank you students.